And speaking of updates to existing models, we have some Model 3 updates, Tim.
Yeah. I guess we don't have an article, but I probably should have pulled that up. Yeah, have you not been seeing? There's actually like a handful of updates all of a sudden.
Yeah, I saw Andy did a video, but I didn't watch it because I don't watch anyone's videos. I just watch like surfing videos and stuff. It's like...
Well, I know they changed the center console in some way.
Yep.
Okay.
I know it's not like a huge thing, but...
So
that was my guess, is like most of the updates don't seem to be huge things. So it kind of looks like a minor refresh.
It's a very minor refresh, but it's still a refresh. So here's some of the notable things. You can see right here from this, you might notice, look below the mirror, it's black. Look at the camera on the side fender, black. Then there's protective tape covering up all of what used to be chrome, and you can see some parts of it, it's black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's protective tape. Okay.
Yep. So it's just like the Model Y now.
So it's just like the Model Y now.
They murdered it out.
Yep.
Did they change it on the website? If you go to the website and just like go to order one?
Not yet, which is so weird. Isn't it weird that you might get
That'd
a car
be bizarre. Yeah.
delivered to you that is different than the car that you order? Like, why don't they have a little bit more openness about that, The other thing you can notice from the outside is look at these rims. They got a little uglier.
They look a little fatter.
Yep. The actual outside rim, the outer portion where the air stem is like 3 times thicker than the original rim.
Oh,
and apparently, I would assume it's for air gap and aerodynamic purposes, but it definitely, in my opinion, looks uglier.
Yeah. I didn't like how they looked to begin with.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of those ones.
No, me either. But here's a good comparison of the rims. Notice, like, if you look at the stem, you can tell pretty big difference.
Yeah.
I
wonder.
like
so I get why they would do that, right? More aerodynamics, more range, but the thing already has like tons of range. I wonder if that's going to really make a big difference.
It must, or something. This doesn't even have the interior refresh stuff. Where is the interior refresh?
So then there's a center console update, which, what are you guys' thoughts? Because I've seen people being very mixed about it.
There it is.
Not it.
Oh, that was Fred.
That was where he just kind of like drew it out.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen an actual photo of it.
Hang on. I will pull it up. Okay, so
This is where we just watched Tim scroll the internet.
So this is the refresh Model 3 interior. You'll notice that it has a little bit of leather wrap around the center console now, not just all hard plastic. They got rid of the door that covers the charge where your phone is. Mm-hmm. And the normal weird like push to close thing or push to open door is now like more of a slider, kind of like the Model S. So it's just to me, this does look a little more high end. It also looks a little more traditional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of goes backwards in terms of design language.
Yes. And I don't think, to me, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Really? But I thought you hated the S and X interior.
I don't like the integrated the S and X look old now. Like how the screen is inside the dashboard.
Bezels. It's the bezels.
Yeah, and the vents, old school vents. Like
I prefer those, but I'm an old dinosaur, so I like being able just to be like, and move it without having to be like, oh crap, where's the thing?
You can just say, hey, move the vents off my face, and it'll move the vents off your face. I mean, that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, the voice commands.
You don't get the wow when people get in your car for the first time and you mess with the AC. It's like you can see the air.
So I think those are nice little refreshes, but it makes me wonder, like, why are they making refreshes to the 3?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right?
When the S and the X are so outdated.
I wonder if they just have a team like okay, so think about just forget Tesla for a second. Think about like a lot of big companies that have a lot of different products. Generally speaking, the way I've seen that work is you have teams that are dedicated to each product. So like at Microsoft, for example, you'll have a team, a giant team that works on Microsoft Excel. And then you have a totally separate team that works on SQL Server or some other product they make. And so Excel may be getting new things all the time, blah, blah, blah. They're just cranking, they're making the product better, while the other team is completely separate. I mean, it could even be like people that work on PowerPoint or whatever. And so I wonder if it's one of those situations where like you just have a team that's focused on nothing but Model 3. And they're like, cool, let's keep making Model 3. Let's make it better. Let's do this, whatever. And then like you have a team that's dedicated to other things. And it's like, yeah, they're not, getting it done, or they're just not doing it. Because it does seem odd if they've only had like one team to focus on one product at a time. And they're like, cool, S and X clearly could use a refresh. Aren't selling well, are pretty dated at this point. But, let's not worry about those. Let's go work on the Model 3, which is still very new and very fresh. So I don't know. Maybe it's just how the teams are structured.
So like this, but this brings up the point. Okay, so the Model Y literally just came out, 6 months ago. And it's safe to assume, since they're the same center console, that they'll get this refresh already too.
Oh, right.
They're not gonna. They won't do that.
And then same with the wheels, right? Because don't they have the same? Well,
they have
different wheels. That's right.
They have different wheels. But this makes me want so for me the S is still missing two features that I still want a phone key. I am sold on the phone key.
Agreed.
100%. The fact that that's still not an option on the S and the X, the more expensive car, that just seems really weird to me.
It's not?
No.
You
can't do the phone key on the S and X.
Not like your 3, no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I still would, like I said, I would like a vent update, and I would also like the screen to be standing off of the dashboard so it's easier to use. Those are my requests. Elon, do it.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this clip from our show. If that's just not enough for you and you want to watch the full episode, you can go to olfpod.com/YT.
And if you want more from us, you can consider becoming a Patreon member. You'll get early access to episodes. You can join our awesome community. You can actually watch us record live and get your name in the credits by going to olfpod.com/Patreon.
So thanks everyone for watching. Check back every Friday for new clips here and new episodes on the main channel.
Thanks everybody.